Goodby Harbor Freight Trailer. 4x8, they're heavy duty model, 1-ton axles, 1,720 pound load capacity. Reason why I'm getting rid of it today is the other day I used it to go get some concrete. I had 6 bags of concrete just forward of the axles, not all the way up front. And when I took it off my car, this thing, trailer jack with a wheel, bent this frame member outward. So I ended up putting in this piece of 1.5-inch angle iron, bent the frame back, welded it on, painted it. And the more I thought about it, the more pissed off I got. I mean, this thing should easily hold 1,500 pounds. And if that, what do you call it? Tongue steel is that weak, perhaps it needed a A-frame jack instead, which would mount to both of these surfaces. Would have been okay, but I didn't find any that would fit without quite a bit of custom fitting, so to speak. Anyways, it was a good trailer. It towed great, towed straight. Took it on a long trip. I did all the smart stuff. I got rid of the Chinese grease out of the bearings and put some proper grease. I put bearing buddies on the hubs and all that. I ran the individual ground wire to all my lamps because you can't depend on the frame for a ground on these because there's so much paint. And so, anyways, I'm selling this afternoon, and I'm buying back my old Load-Right trailer, which is 22 years old, which I sold to my sons for their construction business, but they've outgrown it, so it's going back to Dad. And these are all the mods I've done to it. Those steel bars, there's 3 of them, 2 across the top, 1 across the back, are padlockable. Keeps the riffraff out, so to speak. Luggage racks on top, and the tops come off if I need to haul something large, bulky, tall. It was a good project, but after that frame member bent with under 500 pounds in the box just forward of the wheels, not all the way up front, that bothered me enough to say, okay, goodbye. So my Load-Right trailer makes this thing look like a joke anyways. It's the same 4x8, 1-ton axle. Had it for 22 years. Used and abused. It's all galvanized frame. And to this day it still doesn't have any rust on it, and it's lived outside all its life. But goodbye Harbor Freight. I paid $350 for the kit, and then by the time I added the plywood and everything else, I'm probably in the 500-ish or more mark. spare tire, that wasn't cheap, and so on. Yeah, so I'll be glad to get my old load right trailer back, and saying goodbye to this one. Learned a lesson. Get what you pay for. It's funny because when I was building this thing and I was looking at the quality of the steel, the fasteners I was impressed with. The quality of the steel, you know, it feels like 1/8 inch, which you'd think would have been able to take the tongue jack. But with that cross brace in there, I think I cured that problem. I decided it's got to go. Anyways, that's the end of this series. It did well on my long 2,500 mile round trip a month and a half ago. That's all.